Clay Fote of Shelter Insurance is here to help you with all of your insurance needs. From home to car to personal to business insurance, Clay is happy to help his customers. As your shelter agent, Clay can help you make sure you get the right coverage at the right price while providing the highest quality service you expect from your insurance agent. Contact Clay Fote at 419-576-5640. Clay is available for both calls and texts, or stop into the office and visit Clay at 424 Clinton Street in Defiance. Clay's hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., or by appointment. Clay Fote of Shelter Insurance, a proud Tinora alum, over the amazing hot beef sandwich and the hot beef challenge. Weekday specials and ice cold beverages are also on tap at the pub. Flat Top Tuesdays, Manhattan Thursdays, Fried Bologna Fridays, and Chili Dog Saturdays are just a few of the specials. And happy hour runs daily from 4 to 7 p.m. Located at 611 Auto Avenue, Ensign's Pub is the home of great food and fun times. Call 419-785-4642 or check out their Facebook page. Ensign's Pub is closed on Sunday and Monday, but Brandon Ensign and his fantastic crew at Ensign's Pub also have the Tinora Rams on their TVs. So stop in before or after the game at Ensign's Pub for the best hot beef for lawn care. Are you tired of seeing weeds and dandelions in your front yard? We have the answer for you. Straight Line Outdoor Servicing will take that burden of weekly lawn care off of your shoulders. If you're looking for a routine lawn maintenance in the spring, summer, or fall, or need help just getting your lawn back in shape, we have the expertise and tools to get that job done right. From simple mowing to landscaping, into the winter months of business lot snow plowing, Straight Line Outdoor is here for whatever your outdoor needs. Current customer Tiffany says,
"They always do a great job fertilizing my yard. Easy payment and a fast response time. I highly recommend them. They'll make your life easy and your yard pretty."
Get your lawn and lawnscaping back in order. Give Straight Line Outdoor a call at 419-576-2663 or visit their website at straightlineoutdoor.com. Founded in 1997, Straight Line Outdoor is a proud sponsor of Justin F. Caressel Stadium, and Tinora Properties of Bauer Realty and Auctions of Ohio is here to assist with your real estate needs. Licensed in Ohio, Kenton knows Northwest and Central Ohio very well, as he grew up right here in the Black Swamp area in Northwest Ohio. Whether you're looking for a rangeland, farmland, timberland, or just a residential property, Kenton McQuillan is here to find the right property that fits your needs. Reach out and give Kenton a call today at 419-576 Outdoors Hunting. We are driven by one single goal: to show support to military service members through the therapy of the outdoors. Patriot Outdoors Hunting is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping America's service members after their time on the battlefield has ended. One of the ways we help these brave individuals is through the therapy of the outdoors. If you are a veteran or know a veteran who would enjoy an outdoor experience, please share their name and contact information with us. Patriot Outdoors also invites all veterans to register with us. Each month, we will pick winners of Patriot's outdoor gear, as well as notify veterans of upcoming events. Registering with us will also enter you into our Hunts of a Lifetime each year. These trips include deer, turkey, and wild boar. To help fund a veteran on an excursion or to donate a product or service to allow more veterans to take part, please contact us at patriotoutdoorshunting@gmail.com or call Jeremy at 419-579-0427. Patriot Outdoors Hunting, connecting veterans with the outdoors, works endlessly with the help of their kids to bring you the best authentic Mexican food to Defiance and the surrounding areas. Brother Taco is a family-owned and operated catering service and a pop-up food vendor. No matter where we are or how we're serving, we have one goal in mind: to make you and your guests feel like family. Please call or text today at 567-344-0055. Brother Tacos is here to share their food. Burger? It's coming from the Firestone Tavern. For 3 straight years, Firestone Tavern has brought home the award for best burger in the region. Firestone Tavern is also a go-to for wood-fired pizza, great appetizers, and so much more. Chef Aaron and his fantastic staff are here to serve nothing but the best to their customers. Be sure to stop out after the game tonight for ice-cold drinks and all the games on TV you can ask for. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. In a hurry, give Firestone Tavern a call at 419-785-4015. Online ordering is also available at firestonetavern.com. Firestone Tavern, which is the best in the area. For 4 of the last 5 years, it's Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and Stryker. From amazing subs to mouth-watering wings to their famous pickle pizza, Harold, Liz, and the crew are always making something spectacular for their customers. Drop into Drop Zone Pizzeria's 2 locations in downtown Ayersville at 13995 Fruit Ridge Road, and also at 301 South Defiance Street in downtown Stryker. Or order by calling Ayersville at 419-395-2525 or Stryker at 419-990-2525. Online ordering is available at toasttab.com. Be sure to visit them on Facebook at Drop Zone Pizzeria. The Drop Zone Pizzeria says,
did you know
"Let's go,
that we
Rams."
have a shop right here in Defiance that specializes in gas and electric golf cart repair? Aftershock Carts is a full-service shop and has been building, customizing, and repairing golf carts for years. Aftershock Carts has a huge supply of new Trojan batteries and any part you need for your cart. Located at 8144 State Route 15 in Defiance, 784-1806, and online at aftershockcarts.com. Stop out and look for the building with
Hill,
the cart
Weber,
on
and
top.
Stamp. Tonight on Tinora Rams Live, high school volleyball. Here with all the action is Michael Sebring.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to the Tinora Rams live coverage of all things sports here at Tinora High School. It's that time of the year again. The weather, hopefully, is starting to cool off. The leaves are starting to change. The Defiance County Fair is getting underway, and the Michigan Wolverines are beginning defense of their football national championship. That's right, go blue, in a couple of weeks here. And high school football kicks off in less than a week, but before all of that, we've got the opening match of the 2024 high school volleyball season. This will be the 50th season of varsity girls volleyball here at Tinora High School, and what a fantastic matchup we have to start this 50th season off here in 2024 with a matchup of two teams that won 22 and 19 matches respectively last season as the Eastwood Eagles come on down to Tinora to open up the season here versus the home Tinora Rams. Tonight's Signs Excavating first serve is set for right around 6:45 p.m. Signs Excavating offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. They can assist you with your general excavating services, demolition, and emergency repair work. From driveways to ditch cleaning to site prep, Signs Excavating is here to assist. The Signs team is committed to getting the job done on time and on budget. Based in rural Defiance, Signs Excavating serves all of Northwest Ohio, providing reliable and affordable excavation services for your home, business, or industrial properties. Signs Excavating is the official pregame sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live fall sports season. For all your excavating needs, call Josh at 419-769-2290 or call Brad at 419-481-3738 for your trucking needs. You can also visit them on Facebook or signsexcavating.com. This will be the 13th all-time meeting between these two programs on the volleyball court. The Eagles currently lead the series 7-5 all-time versus Tinora. Tinora has lost 3 in a row now to Eastwood, with the Rams' last win coming back in the COVID year of 2020. And, of course, the head coach of the Eastwood Eagles, we'll get to later, is a Fairview graduate. Sarah Frank graduated from Fairview High School as Sarah Poulter back in the days, and as she roamed the courts for the Apaches. Take a look last year, both of these teams. Last season, the Lady Rams finished 19-6, 6-1 in the GMC, second in the conference behind the lone unbeaten Fairview Apaches. The Rams ended their season in the district semifinal, losing to those Apaches for the second time last year. Fairview would then go on to beat this Eastwood team in the district's final in a 5-set thriller. Lost to graduation for the Rams were setter Addison Gherkin, right side Skylie Zolman, who's continuing her athletic career playing softball at Tiffin this year. And then Kaylee Dickinson, the libero from last season, is continuing her volleyball career playing at Defiance College for the Yellow Jackets right here in town. And also right side Dakota Signs, who was tragically missed her entire senior season due to a knee injury she suffered a week before the season started last year. Tinora does have a nice core of returning letter winners for the 2024 season, featuring 7 seniors. Paige Sebring at libero, Zoe Rostai at setter, Kenzie Noggle at middle blocker, Avery Morris outside hitter, Callie Snyder on the right side, Sophia Stark at defensive specialist, Alina Ankney also on the right side. And then 2 juniors return for the Rams who were both first-team All-GMC last year as sophomores, an outside hitter, Paige Gamby, and middle blocker, Tatum Krebs. The lone newcomer to varsity this year is sophomore Ella Schaublin, who is converting from being an outside hitter on JV last year to a setter for the varsity this season. Let's take a look at some of the stat leaders from last season. Maybe. I promise I've got it all. It's just a matter of where I put it. There it is. So if we look at the leading attackers from last year, as we mentioned, those two sophomores, Paige Gamby led the team in total attacks with 834 and kills with 260, while Tatum Krebs was second with 513 attacks, 249 kills, and led the team in attack percentage at 361 attack percentage. We'll get into that as the game goes on. For those that don't remember my stat class I gave all last season on what attack percentage means. It's different than batting average, but it's important to track an efficiency of how a hitter goes. Kenzie Nagel was second on the team in attack percentage at 206, and she had 160 kills on her 417 attempts. Off the service line, Tatum Krebs also led the team in aces, with 57 aces. 17.3% of her serves were aces, also a team high. Second on the team was Kaylee Dickinson with her 45 aces. As far as serve percentage goes, Zoe Rostai got 95.1% of her serves over and inbounds for a team high percentage. Blocking stats, Tatum Krebs, the two middles, Tatum Krebs and Kenzie Nagel, were 1 and 2, as they should be in the blocking numbers. Tatum was 17 solo, 49 assists for a total of 66, while Kenzie had 11 solo, 48 assists for a total of 59. Setting-wise, Addison Gherkin led the team with 403 assists and a 35.2% assist percentage, meaning 35.2% of all of her sets were actually assists that would lead to kills for her teammates. Zoe Rostai was second with 382 assists and a 33.8% serve or set percentage. On the defensive-wise, Kayla Dickinson was number one on the team in digs with 331, and Paige Gamby, playing 6 rotations last year, was second with 259 digs. Paige Sebring, this year's libero, had 211 digs. And Sebring led the team in serve pass rating. She passed an average of 2.09 rating on her serves, a 3 being a perfect. She was the only player last year over a 2, with Kaylee Dickinson right there at 1.98. So looking at some of last year's numbers for the Rams. Head coach of Tinora is Bretta Haggerty. She's in her 10th season as a head coach at Tinora. She has a record of 189 wins and 38 losses. She was a Crescent News Coach of the Year in 2017, 2018, and 2020. She's assisted by Megan Engel and Krista Bainfelt. Athletic Director Jake Essig. Our trainer is Emily Vollmer. And our living legend of a scorekeeper, I'm making sure she's back this year. I think she is Miss Barb Weekers, who's been the only scorekeeper ever in the history of the volleyball program. As we mentioned, now is in its 50th season. Rams are from the Green Meadows Conference. They are Division 6 this year in the new 7-division system for all sports. So something we'll talk more about as this game and the season goes on. Now let's take a look at the visitors tonight from Eastwood, and yet another fantastic season last year. Eastwood finished 22-4 overall, 12-2 in NBC play, second place behind 13-1 Lake. Lost to graduation for the Eagles was their fantastic middle blocker, Nadia Miller, who was second on the team last year in kills with 267. The defensive specialist, Jersey Shoemaker, she had a team-high 39 aces. And their libero, Joelle Jared, she had a team-high 270 digs. And their setter, Paige Hudelbrink, who really made that offense go last year from the setting position. She ran a 5-1 offense, racked up 856 assists. Also gone from the right side is Claire Edelbrock, the fifth senior on that team last year. Eastwood does not leave the cupboard bare, though, as they return 3 of their top 4 hitters from last year's team, led by sophomore McKenna Miller, who I have to believe is the younger sister. I forgot to ask head coach Sarah Frank about, but McKenna Miller, who is just a freshman last year, led the team in kills. A 22-4 team led in kills by a freshman with 338. Also back is senior now Addie Hartman, who had 175 kills, and their big 6'3" senior Lily Mulholland, who had 235 kills last year. So a lot of potent offense coming back for the Eastwood Eagles. Questions to be answered about who's going to take over for a great graduating libero and a fantastic graduating 5-1 setter running their offense. So Sarah Frank, as we mentioned, formerly Sarah Poulter of Fairview High School, is the head coach at Eastwood. Her assistant coaches are Carly Badenhop, Steph Sharp. They are, of course, the Eagles. They represent the NBC, the Northern Buckeye Conference. And I believe I have all the divisions printed out and brought with me. I believe that Eastwood is Division 5, a bigger division, one up from the Rams. Let me see if I verify. Yep, there they are. They are in Division 5 this year. with schools like Otsego, Rossford. We'll get into that later. So that just about does it here for our pregame show. We got the starting lineups here we can get into, brought to you by I had a list of sponsors too. First game, folks. Give me a minute here. First, we'll say starting lineups tonight brought to you by Hall Crop Insurance, Mr. Chad Hall, sponsoring our starting lineups. First for the visitors from Eastwood, they're going to be starting a 5'6" senior, Kyrie Henline, a 5'11" senior, Addie Hartman, a 6' junior, Brigley Mentor, a 6' sophomore, McKenna Miller, as we mentioned, led the team in kills last year, a 6'3" senior, Lily Mulholland, and a 5'10" senior, Ivy Schrader. And that's here. There's only 6 starters for the Rams for the Eagles. They're not going to be starting, not using a libero this year, Coach told me. So they're just going to be playing. Everyone's playing either front row, back row. They're not going to have the defensive specialist in the different colored jersey with the funky rules. So don't have to worry about explaining that to that side of the court. Starting lineup here tonight for the Rams, yet to be determined. Coach Haggerty used a few different lineups, but we know it's going to be Kenzie Noggle and Tatum Krebs at the middle positions, Avery Morris and Paige Gamby at the outside hitters, and Zoe Rostai starting setting most likely, and Callie, I don't know if it'd be Callie Snyder or Alina Ankney, one of those two starting in the right side position. We'll see what lineup comes out today. And Paige Sebring, of course, will start at the libero. So we got just a couple minutes till first serve. Well, till starting introductions and the national anthem. We'll take a quick break, play another ad here for you, and be right back with hopefully the start of the match here in just a couple of minutes here on Tinora Rams Live.
Ensign's Pub in Defiance is home of the amazing hot beef sandwich and the hot beef challenge. Weekday specials and ice cold beverages are also on tap at the pub. Flat Top Tuesdays, Manhattan Thursdays, fried bologna Fridays, and chili dog Saturdays are just a few of the specials. And happy hour runs daily from 4 to 7 p.m. Located at 611 Auto Avenue, Ensign's Pub is the home of great food and fun times. Call 419-785-4642 or check out their Facebook page. Ensign's Pub is closed on Sunday and Monday, but Brandon Ensign and his fantastic crew at Ensign's Pub also have the Tinora Rams on their TVs. So stop in before or after the game at Ensign's Pub for the best hot beef sandwiches anywhere. Stark Brothers Advertising in Defiance is here to help you grow your business. If you are a business, new or old, looking to improve your customer reach, Stark Brothers Advertising is here to help you and to get your name to stand out from the others. Contact Brian Stark at Stark Brothers Advertising for more information at 419-438-2063. Stark Brothers Advertising, a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams. Are you planning an upcoming event, big or small, breakfast, lunch, or supper? Brothers Tacos in Defiance has family recipes from generations that we can't wait to share with you. Hosting a public event? Brother Tacos is an authentic Mexican food vendor here to assist. We invite anyone in Defiance or the surrounding areas to check us out on our Facebook page, Google, or our new website, 567-344-0055. Brother Taco in Defiance is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams Live.
All right. Got one more here for you. Another big part of the fall season means that the Medicare annual enrollment period will be upon us soon. If you've got questions about anything Medicare plan related, don't hesitate to call your local Medicare insurance specialist at Postema Insurance and Investments right here in Defiance. PI&I has almost 20 years of experience working with local seniors, helping them navigate through all the different Medicare plan options. And as an independent broker, they have over 30 different companies to shop around for you to make sure that you keep your premiums as low as possible. Call Postema Insurance and Investments today at 419-782-2500 and have them review all of your coverages to make sure that you have the plans that are right for you. All right, we're going to get things going here in just a minute. We will have the introductions of the starting lineups and the national anthem, and then the first serve coming up right after that.
The Eastwood Eagles are members of the Northern Buckeye Conference. The Tinora Rams are members of the Eagles Conference. Tinora and Eastwood High Schools are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. And abide by high standards of conduct, competition, and relations of member schools. The athletes in this game are friendly rivals. While playing these competitors, all competitors are reminded this is a game between high school student athletes. The student athletes, coaches, and officials that put their out in competitive this game, please respect them for their efforts. Remember to respect the game regardless of the outcome. And we thank you for your support of high school student athletes. Now please rise as Tinora's speaker sign provides the drum teams and Jewel American Legion Post 635 presents the colors. We live in the greatest country in the world with freedoms like no other. To honor America and to respect all who have served and are currently serving our country and defend the freedoms we enjoy, please rise if you are unable. But singing the national anthem. Singing the national anthem tonight, Tinora's very own Danica Rad. Thank you very much. Another player for the Eastwood Eagles. Number 1, Whitney Kubas. Number 2, Kyrie Henline. Number 3, Edison Light. Number 4, Eddie Hartman. Number 5, Mackenzie Haiti. Number 6, Brandon Mentor. Number 7, Hannah Colson. Number 8, Vanessa Evans. Number 9, McKenna Miller. Number 10, Lyle Leader. Number 12, Ivy Slater. Number 13, Willie Mulholland. Number 14, Kylie McNulty. And number 15, Miley Frank. The Eagles are led by head coach Sarah Frank and assisted by Alan Pudick. All right, fans, now's the time to get that QR code with your phone. Scan that QR code. Okay, number 2 players stand from the video board. I need to be a part of the player introductions. Let them light up the place with Tinora green. For your prize in the 2024 Tinora Rams Varsity Volleyball Team. Your Tinora Varsity Team, number 3, Paige Campbell. Number 15, Zoe Rossa. And number 16, Your Rams led by head coach Buddy Henry, assisted by baby coach Jacob Asa, and special coach David Nichols.
All right. We're just about ready to get things underway. I've got to help do the stats here. Let's get the starting lineup as we have Noggle in middle front, Krebs in middle back, Snyder in left front, Rostai in right back, Avery Morris in right front, Paige Gamby in left back, and Paige Sebring at libero for the Rams. Rams have first serve, right? Because they hit first. What? All righty, here we go. 2024. Season is underway. First serve, Zoe Rostai. Good pass from Eastwood. Set on the outside. Attacked by Hartman. Dug by Tinora. Gamby with the set on the outside to Morris. She's dug. Transition opportunity for Eastwood. A back row attack. Big swing from the back row for Henline. Free ball. Sebring short free ball. Good play up by the middle. Now push to the outside. Tip again by Hartman. Dug by Rams. Back row attack from Gamby. Good diving effort in the middle back there. Kept the ball at the floor. Roll shot picked up by Morris now. Rostai bumps that. Gamby back row attack. She's going to tip. Excellent tip right over the block. Perfect spot for Paige Gamby. The first point of the year on a kill by Paige Gamby. Rams wearing their brand new black jerseys. Fresh out of the box about a week ago. Tough pass, a lot of system attack. Swing from the right side, dug by Sebring. Rostai in transition finds Noggle over top the block. Dug by Eastwood. Good defense, though. Bad second ball. Trying to just put it back in the middle of the floor there in the second pass to make sure you get it over. Sent it too far out of bounds. So ball handling error gives the point to the Rams. They lead 2-0 here in set number 1, just underway in varsity action. Zoe Rostai continuing to serve. Let's see how many away games she gets called roasty this year. Right side, high roll shot. Not enough on it to get it over the net, though. Error there by Ivy Schrader from the right side. Just tried to do a sneaky shot over the block as Paige Gamby did, but didn't get enough on it to get it over the net, let alone over the block. Rostai jump serve again. Good pass right on target. Setter dump over the net. Perfect spot for the dump right in the corner over top of Morris and in front of Sebring. So point for Eastwood as they side out on the sticky setter dump. So now Schrader will go back to serve. Right to Morris. Good pass. Rostai, middle of the floor. Got a back set. Snyder. Cross-court shot. Doug. Transition. Tip attempt coming. Morris is all over that. Rostai bump set to Gamby out of the back row. Not enough. Didn't get over the tape. Attack error for Paige Gamby. Really going to try to focus on using Gamby out of the back row this year more. She's been working hard all summer on improving that back row attack. It's not near as easy as the front row attack where you just try to hit it down. You really have to judge how far away from the net you are when you're hitting that thing. Morris, tough pass. Rostai pops it up in the air. A little too far over. It's tapped down by Braylee Menner, the middle for Eastwood. And we're all tied up at 3 now. Yeah, it should be 3-3. The scoreboard's just a little bit behind. They got the side out. There they go. Another serve, Gamby. Tough pass. Sebring takes the second ball out to Morris. Right down the middle for a kill. Avery Morris off the set from Paige Sebring. Stepped in and took that second ball. Side out for Tinora. Now Morris will rotate back to serve. Morris jump serve. Good pass here on target. Tight pass, tight set. Double block. Rams stuff. Braylee Menner was set back by a combination of Paige Gamby and Kenzie Noggle. Now, when both players jump like that, doesn't matter which one of them touches it, they both get a block assist. So you hear me talk about block, solo blocks or block assists right there. Both Kenzie and Paige get a block assist. We have an alignment error here by Eastwood. Usually kept track of by the down official, but the up official is all over that. Somebody is overlapping somebody. So you have to be in your rotation spots until the ball is contacted. Normally, if you got a back row setter pulled up to the front row, like I believe number 2 is right now, whoever's to her right in the back row can't overlap her, which is what number 12 is coming dangerously close to doing again. She must have been too far over last time, so this time they get it right. Ripped down the line, inbounds. Good swing on the outside. That time by McKenna Miller. As you can see, leggings were allowed a couple years ago by the OHSAA, allowing players to play in leggings, and they're becoming exceedingly more popular. Most of the JV team for Eastwood had leggings, and you can see about half their players out there, as do a few for the Rams. Ripped by Paige Gamby. A Gam bomb early in the set. Split the block perfectly and put it down to the floor. And now Sebring will stay in the back row. Now she'll play back row for Kenzie Noggle, as the libero can do. And Tatum Krebs comes back in to play front row. Deep serve from Sebring. A little tough pass. Mulholland down the line off the hands. Zoe Rostai tried to dig that with her hands, shot it right into the nose of her own teammate, Tatum Krebs, who's landing from the block, turning around to try to see what's happening, and she got rewarded with a ball to the face. 7-5, Rams still on top by 2 here early in the first set. Addie Hartman back serving for Eastwood. Sebring pass, Rostai goes to Krebs. A little too high, but Sebring comes in the last second, keeps it off the floor, gets it over. Cut shot, trying to go down the line there was Mulholland, but a little too much thumb down, sent that ball wide, out of bounds, attack error. Rams will run a 6-2 offense this year, meaning they'll have 2 different setters playing. always in the back row. So you see this double sub happen every 3 rotations as Ella Schablin will come in as Callie Snyder would have been going to the back row. Now Ella will come in and set from that position. And instead of Zoe Rostai going to the front, you have Alina Ankney coming in to play for her. Double block in the middle, off the block, and that's a kill for the big 6'3" middle for Eastwood, Lily Mulholland. Tinora still holding on to their 2-point lead. Now it's 8-6. Again, the varsity matches are best of 5. So you have to win 3 sets. All sets go to 25. Have to win by 2. Setter tried to do the sneaky dump this time, but didn't quite get it high enough. She sent it right into the top of the net. That's Kyrie Henline, the setter. She's 5'6". Long pause here before the serve. Now we get the whistle, and here comes Paige Gamby. Serving now, back set to Mulholland. Roll shot over the block. Sebring keeps it off the floor, but couldn't get it quite high enough for a teammate to help her out, and that'll be a kill for Mulholland. And now Mulholland will go back to serve. And the other middle comes in. That's Briley Menner, who's only 6 foot. So she's 3 inches shorter, but still pretty good size middle blocker. Mulholland serves into the net. And this is where normally most teams you see would have a libero coming into play for your middles. Your middle blockers are normally not strong in the back row, but Mulholland has really worked on her game. And Frank, deciding to leave her in the game and not use a libero. I think she has a defensive specialist playing back row for Menner, but Mulholland will play all 6 rotations. So therefore there's no libero used for Eastwood at this point. Always can change that. You can change it between sets if you want to. Krebs missed her serve. And now we got an attack error on the right side from Ankney as she hits it into the pin. So now the lead down to 1. It's 10-9, and the 9-man student section for Eastwood comes alive over there with a "who was that to" chant. Not many of them were loud. Gamby, perfect pass. Schablin jump set out to Morris, who is stuff blocked. Good block there by Schrader, along with Menner. Sebring had the coverage, but the ball deflected out of bounds a little too much. He couldn't get the ball up. Serve down the line. Good pass from Morris to Schablin. She's going to go to Noggle in the middle. Good cut. That bounces off the tape. Dug by Eastwood. Transition one foot swing there, approach by Hartman. Morris outside, off the block, off the antenna. That'll be a point. Now, had that hit the antenna first, that would have been a point for Eastwood, but it bounced off of the block into the antenna, so that's off of Eastwood, out of bounds. Point for the Rams. They take a 1-point lead back now, 11-10. Double sub back in. Setter switch, Rostai in. Schablin out, Snyder in. Ankney out. Here goes Zoe Rostai with a nice serving run to give the Rams a lead earlier in the set. Middle attack, good dig from Rostai, sends it over. They send it back on 1, trying to catch the Rams off guard. I think we have a late call. I think the down official was signaling that wasn't quite heard right away on that attack from Eastwood. Their hitter hit the net on her follow through, so it's a net violation. Point to Tinora. Zoe Rostai jump serve short, tough up. That's an ace for Zoe Rostai. Short serves are such a weapon if you can execute them well. It's like a changeup in baseball. Shout out to my man Keith Brown down there making the baseball references. It looks like you're going to hit it hard and hit it deep, and then it barely makes it over the net. You don't get a good read on it right away. It can really be a problem. Back row attack, roll shot, short against Sebring. Great diving dig. Noggle with the up to Morris, who gets that over and attack. Kenzie Noggle using the hands to set up a teammate. You don't see the middle blockers set many balls, but that was a good job using the hands, and Morris just found the hole in the middle of the defense. Rams have pushed the lead back up to 4 now, 14-10 here. First set action. Opening match of the year for both these squads. That sails long out of bounds. A service error for Zoe Rostai. Now rotating back to serve for Eastwood is Ivy Schrader. Schrader down serve. Gamby, good pass. Rostai going to go behind. Back to Snyder. Rips it across court. Nice dig. Sent back in bounds. Free ball coming for the Rams. Should have something up-tempo here offensively. They go center dump instead. That scores. Zoe Rostai caught him napping. On the perfect passes, that's the ideal time to dump because the other team does not expect you to dump it on a perfect pass. That's exactly what Rostai did and scored the point. Now Sophia Stark will check in for Avery Morris in the back row, and she'll serve. Tip down the line. Sebring is there to get it. Noggle again sets this time. Gamby, she finds a tip in the open area of the floor. Point for the Rams. Dear Bailey Wietrkowski, I don't need your help on how to announce sporting events. Thank you very much, sir. Roll shot for Eastwood. Finds the floor. Good job in the off speed there as well. 16-12 now. Rams have the lead. Eastwood has the serve. Going back to serve will be Mackenzie Haiti. Serve right to Gamby. Good pass. Rostai gives it back to her. Rip right between the block. Gamby really seeing the blockers well. She is splitting there. She's got a double block up every time, obviously, as the leading hitter for the Rams. She's well known at this point in time. So they've got two blocks up there. She's just finding that little seam in the block very effectively right now. Paige Sebring now serves. She goes short serve as well. Eastwood gets it up this time. Attack from the right side off the top of the block. Those partial blocks sometimes can be great, sometimes can be a killer for the defense. That time it was a killer as Addie Hartman will get that kill. We're going to have a timeout, I believe, taken by Tinora here. 17-13. Rams on top. First set action. We'll take this timeout with them. Be right back after this on Tinora Rams Live.
Signs Excavating of Defiance, Ohio offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating has a full offering of excavation and trucking services, including stone hauling, trenching, demolition, land clearing, and drainage work. Signs Trucking Service can also assist in any heavy-duty equipment hauling needs. Located at 2147 State Route 66 North, Signs Excavating has been family-owned and operated since 1999. Contact them online at signsexcavating.com or on Signs Excavating on Facebook. Brad and Josh at Signs Excavating say, let's go, Rams. Higbee Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higbee and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School, as well as the Tri-County area, since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much more, Higbee Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higbee Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higbee.com or Higbee Embroidery on Facebook.
All right, we're back out here after the timeout. Eastwood still serving, trailing 17-13 in the first set. Serve right to Stark. Tough pass. That's going to be an ace serve for Addie Hartman. Stark got caught leaning to her right, and then the ball moved back to her left. Don't want to lean too much until you absolutely have to get yourself out of position. Hartman serving again. Right to Stark, backing up this time. Better pass. Rostai goes behind her to Krebs, off the block and down. Kill for Tatum Krebs. Rams back up by 4, 18-14. Double sub back in. Scharblin and Ankney back on the floor. Scharblin will set, and she'll serve. Just a sophomore on a team full of juniors and seniors. Big shoes to fill. Big kill by Mile Holland. 6 foot 3 inch middle, pounds the ball over the top. Sebring was down in defense, but she just put that ball over top of her in a perfect spot towards the back corner for the kill. My dad always used to say you can't teach height. Krebs out of the middle. She blasts it down the right side and scores. Morris will check back in as Stark would have been going to the front row. Being vertically challenged. She, like Sebring, will only ever see the back row, most likely. Paige Gamby serving. Tinora up 19-15. Tough set. Mulholland gets there, tips it over. It's a little too low. She couldn't swing at it. Krebs' attack is dug nicely. Tip over by the setter. That's going to score. Only 5-6, but up there attacking with the left hand sneakily was Kyrie Henline. Now Mulholland again will go back to serve, and the other middle checks back in. Braylee Mentor. Mulholland missed her serve last time. The trail 19-16 is getting to the. We have a 5-second call on the serve. Wow. Terry is not messing around today. He blew the whistle, and you have 5 seconds to serve after the referee blows the whistle, and he said that she took too long. And not many officials actually count that 5 seconds in their head. Could be a point of emphasis this year, but it's like the 10-second rule in basketball at the free throw line. You don't see it called much. There, the big stuff block by Kenzie Nagel and Alina Ankney for another point. I think Eastwood's still kind of in shock that they got a 5-second call this early in the first game of the year. Krebs serving for the Rams. They lead 21-16. Another service error for Tatum Krebs. Now the setter back to serve for Eastwood. That's Kyrie Henline. Morris pass. Schaublin back sets to Ankney. Down the middle. A little too long. Out of bounds. Attack error gives the point to Eastwood. They trail by 3 still. We will have our Postema Insurance and Investments trivia question coming up between the first and second set. So stay tuned for that. There, a rip out of the middle. Kenzie Nagel scores. Off the quick set, she split the block perfectly as well. Double sub, Zoe Rostai and Callie Snyder back on the floor. 3 more points for the Rams as they look to close out this first set. Rostai, good serve. That's going to be an ace. Skipped off the platform of McKenna Miller. Lots of experience here for the Rams, and they're a very tough serving team with all that experience. Good serve by Rostai. Better pass this time. Back row attack coming from Miller. A little too long, out of bounds. Attack error. Point to the Tinora. They now have set point. Got 6 set points here, 24-18. Nice deep serve. Good pass by Mulholland. Right side tip picked up by Snyder. Rostai goes back row attack. Gamby Snyder has to get out of the way. She realizes she was in the landing zone there. Tip over the net, blocked back by Snyder, picked up by Eastwood. Tough ball. This time comes over the net. Passed up by, she tried to block it, missed it. And then Sebring centers the ball to the middle of the floor. Nagel tried to send the free ball over, but shanked off the side of her platform over to the scorer's table. Tinora had every opportunity to win that point there and couldn't get it done, but still have set point here, 24-19. Gamby, good pass. Rostai goes dump, picked up by Eastwood. High bump set outside to Miller. Her roll shot's picked up by Morris. Rostai gives it to Nagel out of the middle, and she scores. Kenzie Nagel puts it away. Tinora wins 25-19 in set number 1. We'll take a break, come back with the Postema Insurance and Investments trivia contest question right after this here on Tinora Rams Live.
Has life gotten too busy for lawn care? Are you tired of seeing weeds and dandelions in your front yard? We have the answer for you. Straight Line Outdoor Servicing will take that burden of weekly lawn care off of your shoulders. If you're looking for a routine lawn maintenance in the spring, summer, or fall, or need help just getting your lawn back in shape, we have the expertise and tools to get that job done right. From simple mowing to landscaping, into the winter months of business lot snow plowing, Straight Line Outdoor is here for whatever your outdoor needs. Current customer Tiffany says,
They always do a great job fertilizing my yard. Easy payment and a fast response time. I highly recommend them. They'll make your life easy and your yard pretty.
Get your lawn and landscaping back in order. Give Straight Line Outdoor a call at 419-576-2663 or visit their website at straightlineoutdoor.com. Founded in 1997, Straight Line Outdoor is a proud sponsor of Justin F. Caressel Stadium and Tinora student athletes. Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season.
All right, we're back out here at Tinora High School, opening night of the 2024 volleyball season. Eastwood at Tinora. Tinora takes the first set, 25-19. Over a very solid Eastwood team. Great opening set for Tinora, but we've got the Postema Insurance and Investments Trivia Contest. Postema Insurance and Investments sponsoring our trivia contest. There it is. Are you tired of riding the roller coaster of the stock market with your retirement funds? The stock market can be unpredictable, but your retirement plan shouldn't be. Call your local retirement specialist at Postema Insurance Investments to discuss safe money investment strategies. How does never losing another dime to market fluctuation sound? Fixed index annuities offer the growth potential of the market while protecting your savings from risks. Call PI&I at 419-782-2500 or stop out our office at 2014 Baltimore Street in Defiance to set up a free consultation and get more info on how these products can help you in your retirement. Don't leave your retirement funds exposed to market losses anymore. Call PI&I Day at 419-782-2500. So with that, Coach Haggerty has 189 wins coming into tonight's game, into this season. So we can almost book it that they're going to get 11 wins, a pretty solid team this year, to give her her 200th win of her Tinora coaching career. So once she hits 200, how many more wins is she going to need to become the all-time wins leader here at Tinora High School and surpass Miss Kathy Kavanaugh, Chip Kavanaugh, who's the all-time wins leader? So not from now, but from 200, which she'll get with 11 wins from the 200 mark. How many more wins will Coach Haggerty need to become the all-time wins leader here at Tinora High School? Go in the chat on YouTube. You can chat, type your answer to me. If you have my phone number, you can text the number to me. Or you can put it on social media, and Coach Mr. Keith Brown will hopefully find it. Good run down by Gamby to save that ball in. Morris gets it over. Rams stay alive. Mulholland with the tip. Naga with the block. Great hustle. Paige Gamby came all the way over here. Almost sat in the first row of the bleachers in the corner of the gym to one-hand save that ball back in bounds. Great hustle. A lot of times the volleyball gods will reward that hustle with points. That time they did, as the Rams get the first point of set number 2. Morris with the jump serve. Set outside. Miller cross court. That's going to be a kill for McKenna Miller. Tied at 1 point apiece here. Set number 2 as the Rams lead 1-0. Tough serve there between Sebring and Morris. Bounces off Sebring's platform. That'll be an ace. Mulholland back to serve again. Right at Sebring this time. Tough pass again. Rostai bumps that. Gamby with the tip over. Picked up by Eastwood. Transition back out to Miller. Ripped down the line. Too wide. Out of bounds. Point to the Rams. Seemed like Miller kind of mistimed her approach, or the set was too high, because she started a step into the approach and then had to pause for a half a beat and then take her second and third step, which is always going to throw a hitter off. So just a new setter again this year. So still working out some of the kinks on that timing is ever so important for hitters. That was a little too low. She didn't have time to jump, so she just tipped it over. Rostai with the setter dump. Scores again. Zoe Rostai effectively using that second ball offense to dump the ball over and score several times. Sebring now back to serve. Goes short serve, ace serve as the ball is passed over out of bounds. Tinora seeing something in the serve receive of Eastwood using that. I see Coach Frank did change after the set. She is now using a libero, where she did not in the first set. She has a girl out there in the different colored jersey as a defensive specialist. Miller on the outside, right at Morris. That's going to be a kill for McKenna Miller, as one of the blockers for Tinora was in the net anyway. 4-2 Rams now, or 4-3, sorry. Rams on top by 1. I said 2, they changed it late. Morris with the pass. Rostai gives it to Krebs in the middle. She goes chop shot to the corner and puts it right in there. Good shot for Miller, or for out of the middle for Krebs. As you're pulled all the way to the right side, the defense is naturally going to move to your right, their left, and to go against the grain like that and chop a ball all the way back to the left corner. It was a wide open spot. Good smart shot there by Tatum. Here's Ella Schaublin into serve. Set outside the Miller. Again, a little bit of a hesitation in the middle of her approach. The timing is not there yet. This time she's on time. She rips it down the middle off the hands of Avery Morris in back row. Another kill for McKenna Miller. Morris with the pass. Schaublin goes outside to Gamby, a little far out. That was definitely a touch on the net. Down official missed. Will play on tip. Picked up by Sebring. Schaublin back set. Ankney off the top of the block and down. Point. Tinora kill for Ankney. Paige Gamby back to serve. Good pass. That goes outside. Cross-court swing there from Schrader. Dug by Gamby. Morris on the outside block. She picks up her own coverage. Gamby sends it back in. Ankney with the free ball over. Transition opportunity. Not a great set. Had to be free balled over. You get a free ball, you do not want to send a free ball back. Tatum Krebs tucks the ball back in the other corner. Scores for the Rams. They now lead 7-4. Set number 2. After winning the first set, 25-19. Good pass here, transition. That's a nice swing off the top of the block. Schrader will score on the kill for Eastwood. Let's take a look at how the GMC shook out last year on the volleyball side. Fairview finished a perfect 7-0. Tinora was 6-1. Ayersville 5-2. Wayne Trace 4-3. Edgerton 3-4. Hicksville 2-5. Paulding 1-6, and Antwerp was 0-7. One of the rare years you don't see a duplicate record. You had literally a 7-0, 6-1, 5-2, 4-3, 3-4, 2-5, 1-6, 0-7. Perfect from top to bottom as far as everyone had one win difference, one loss difference. An oddity. Krebs really struggling at the service line tonight. She missed again. I think she's missed 3 of her 4 serves. She was fantastic serving all year long in the summer, and a lot of the things I was able to get to. Really struggling tonight. Morris with a tough pass. Sebring runs it down, centers it up. Gamby sends the free ball over, so now should be an excellent transition opportunity for Eastwood. They go Mulholland in the middle, and she scores off the quick set. 6'3" Lily Mulholland cuts the Rams lead down to 1. Nagel out of the middle is blocked, picked up by Morris. Gamby runs it down. Schaublin sends it over on the free ball. Another quick transition. They're going to go slide set behind. Mulholland over top. She scores again. Slide attack is such a weapon when you have a long middle and you have a front row setter, because when the setter's in the front row, you don't have an attacker in the right side because that's where your setter is. Tough pass from Gamby. That's going to be a service ace for Eastwood. They now take their first lead of the night, 9-8. Mackenzie Haiti back serving for Eastwood. Schaubman goes out to Morris. She gets a good swing off the block and scores. Rams tie it back up at 9. When you have that front row setter, like I said, they play on the right side in the back row and right side in the front row, because you want to be setting the hitters in front of you, your left and your middle. So you don't have a right side attacker. So to keep that side of the net honest defensively, you run that slide attack where you set your middle behind you and she chases it down. It's a real good weapon to have offensively in a 5-1 offense. Bad pass forces a free ball. Now Tinora with a good transition opportunity to take advantage. Kelly Snyder puts it away from the right side. Rams are the first ones to double digits. Now they lead 10-9. Rostai with a jump serve down the line. Good pass here. Back set Mulholland behind. She scores. Good communication there. You normally want to set your middle in front of you, but when the pass is pulled over to the far to the left side of the court, your middle can just slide right behind. Your brother's here. Tough pass, tipped over, free ball by Noggle. Transition opportunity Eastwood. They go outside to Miller. She's double blocked. Callie Snyder up there along with Kenzie Noggle. Close the door. Sophia Stark checks in for Avery Morris, and she'll serve. Another overlap error for Eastwood. You see some of these early in the season, especially some new players. She had her foot on the sideline before the ball was contacted. You can't be backing off. You have to be on the floor. Talking to Miller over there. They must have had her foot on the sideline as the ball was contacted. She backed up too early. Tipped over by the setter, picked up by Sebring. Rostai goes out to Gamby, a little too far out, had to poke it left-handed. Free ball though, Sebring. Rostai back out to Gamby. Better set this time. Good dig by the libero. Right back to Gamby, who taps it down. And this time she scores. So Addie Hartman now playing libero for Eastwood. Was all over that ball from Gamby, but passed it over the net right back to her, and Gamby went right back up and tapped it down to score. Point 13 now for the Rams. They lead 13-10. Back set into the antenna. They say Gamby touched that last. So it was Mulholland tipped it into Gamby's hand, bounced off Gamby's hand into the antenna. So that's a kill for Mulholland. And she'll rotate back to serve now. Jump serve right to Sebring. Tough pass. Rostai couldn't scoop it out of the net. Ace serve for Lily Mulholland. .6'3" jump serving is really a different angle. That ball coming off the hand. It's coming down the entire time. Sebring tough pass again. Rostai gets to this one. Roll shot from Gamby. Nice diving effort by Miller. Keep it off the floor. Tough ball. A good save by Stark. Noggle gets this one almost all. I thought that was over for sure. Didn't quite trickle over the net. Good diving effort by Stark to save that in. Good back row attack there by Ivy Schrader. Gets the point for Eastwood. They now tie it up at 13 apiece. That serves long, out of bounds. Service error gives the ball and the point to Tinora. Krebs back in, Noggle out. Sebring will rotate back over and serve now. Paige Sebring with the service error, buries it in the net. Ties it back up at 14. Student section for Eastwood is now up to, still just 9. Thought there was a 10th guy there now, but still 9. Making some noise over there for their team. Tough swing there. Gamby tried to put everything she had into it, but buried it into the net. Eastwood now takes a 1-point lead again, 15-14. Service error now for Kyrie Henline. Ties it back up at 15. Eastwood student section is trying to implore the Tinora student section, who has about 3 times as many kids down here, to cheer back at them. They won't take the bait. Kind of over here sitting on their hands, young men. Get up and make some noise. Tough set. Free balled over. Picked up by Tinora. Krebs blocked. Picked up by Gamby. Diving attempt from... Good effort by Anki there. She got it up and over, but it was outside the antenna. So point will go back to Eastwood. They take a 1-point lead again. They've not been able to extend it beyond a 1-point lead. Let's see if they can do it here. Gamby, good pass. Schaublin setter dump picked up by Eastwood. Free ball coming back though. Sebring. Schaublin, jump set, tip, Krebs. Tries to go to that open corner, but was too high, so Eastwood was able to get there. High roll shot picked up by Sebring. Schaublin out to Gamby off the top of the block. Good dig in the back row by Miller. Now on the outside. Swing, good dig by Stark. She picks up Schrader. Free ball, though. Transition opportunity. Back row for Miller. Big swing. Puts it right on the sideline. That looked like it was out off the hand, but she had just enough topspin on that thing that it dropped right in on the sideline. And Eastwood now has opened up a 2-point lead, 17-15. Good deep serve, perfect pass from Stark. Schaublin to Krebs. She goes just a little wide as she tried to answer with the sideline shot. That was just a couple inches wide. Coach Haggerty, 2 timeouts in her pocket. She doesn't normally let a team go on much of a run like this without taking one. Busted play there. Schaublin just tried to send it up in the air and it actually trickled over, and the Eastwood hitter tried to jump and hit it, and she mistimed it or misjudged how high she could go, and so she couldn't reach it and ended up falling in there. Kind of a luck point there for the Rams. Let's see if they can take advantage. Gamby goes back to serve, trailing by 2. Tough pass in the back row. Miller tries to punch, roll shot. Krebs is all over it. Schaublin back to Krebs. Krebs cuts it to the left and scores. It's a 1-point lead now for Eastwood, 18-17. Set number 2. Tinora already won the first set. Gamby with the serve. Pass by Hartman. Outside swing, down the line. Good point there for Ivy Schrader. With the change, putting Hartman at libero, it's moved Schrader from the right side to the left side. And she's definitely been more effective swinging out there from the left side than she was from the right. I believe Hartman was hitting outside on the left side before. But with her playing libero, they moved Schrader over there. Sebring pass. Schaublin goes middle a little too far, but punched over by Krebs. Finds just enough room over there on the floor to get it down for a point. Now 18-19. Rams trail by 1. And Krebs goes back to the service line where she has struggled mightily today. Let's see if she finds a good opportunity here to string something together. This one over and in. Schrader with the poke shot over the block. Dug by Schaublin, who then didn't get out of the way. She just kind of went into fetal position. So Gamby had to reach over top of her, and she pushed it back to the back corner and scored. She really couldn't get underneath of it to set anybody because Schaublin was just in her way. Sophomore. They had a nice dig, but then just went fetal. You got to get out of the way if you pass that thing straight up. 19-19. Krebs, good serve. Backs up Mulholland. Taps it down and scores over top of Noggle. Eastwood's the first ones to 20. To use a football term here, this is what you call the red zone of a volleyball set. When you get over 20 points, every mistake is over-exaggerated with importance because you're running out of time. Tough set. Morris off the block. Good dig by Hartman, out of bounds, but Miller runs it down, sends it back. Free ball coming for the Rams. Here's Gamby to Schaublin, pushed outside to Morris. Punched across with the left hand. Good shot by Avery. Morris ties it up at 20. Kind of gave that ball a left cross. It wasn't a traditional volleyball swing. Just kind of punched it to bring it back in. Good heads-up play. Avery Morris, we'll talk about this all year. It's so tough being a lefty hitting from the left side. And some of the shots that she pulls off, really impressive. Rosteig serve. Holland out of the middle. Hits it where no one can pass it. She just went over top of the block with the perfect cut to a spot where the defense isn't at. Now Schrader back to serve. Service error. Again, all these errors, unforced errors, are really magnified here in the red zone of the set. You have that 21-20 lead. You don't want to just give the other team a point at this point. You want to just get the serve over and in. It's that fine line of serving hard enough to be aggressive, but not serving so hard that you're causing an error. Miller, again, timing was off on that. She took an extra step and a hop in there, but was able to tip it over the block and find an opening. She's just looked off on her approach. She's had an extra step or hesitation in. Really hasn't got the chemistry with the new setter yet. Mulholland back to serve. 22-21. Eastwood up by 1. Sebring, tough pass, pulls her shoulders back instead of moving her feet back. And she's service ace for Mulholland. 23-21. There's a timeout called by Coach Haggerty. We'll take a timeout with them and be right back after this here on Tinora Rams Live.
Do you smell that burger? It's coming from the Firestone Tavern. For 3 straight years, Firestone Tavern has brought home the award for best burger in the region. Firestone Tavern is also a go-to for wood-fired pizza, great appetizers, and so much more. Chef Aaron and his fantastic staff are here to serve nothing but the best to their customers. Be sure to stop out after the game tonight for ice-cold drinks and all the games on TV you can ask for. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. In a hurry? Give Firestone Tavern a call at 419-785-4015. Online ordering is also available at firestonetavern.com. Firestone Tavern wishes the best to the Tinora student athletes. A special thank you to the families of Laura Kepi, a longtime Tinora Rams supporter, and Wes and Vicky Zwiebel. Another big thanks goes out to Vince Salinas and Michelle Bacon for supporting the Tinora Rams and all of us here at Tinora Rams Live the past few seasons. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Go, 12, be better, let's go!
I don't have anybody that's given an answer yet to the trivia question tonight. Again, Coach Haggerty, 11 wins away from 200 here at Tinora. Once she hits the 200 mark, how many more wins will she need to catch Coach Kathy Cavanaugh, who's the all-time wins leader here in volleyball program at Tinora? Another tough pass by Sebring, ran down by Snyder. Rostai tips it over. Miller with a tip over the block. Sebring there to pick it up. Rostai out to Gamby. Gamby down the middle. Too long. Out of bounds. Coach Haggerty saying that we had a touch call here by the line judge.
Come on, move your feet!
I don't know if that ball was touched not by the blocker. Coach or John Sudam in explaining what he saw to the up official, saying that the ball was touched at the net by the block. And they do say it was touched on the way out of bounds, and they changed the call over and give the point to the Rams, take the point off the board. That's a huge reversal because that was going to be 24-21 set point for Eastwood, and instead it's 22-23. A big, big difference. And Sebring having a tough go of it this set in serve receive. Will step back at the service line, trailing by 1. Goes deep in the corner, gets Eastwood out of system. Free ball coming. Passed over, Krebs to Rostai, out to Gamby, ripped off the block, down, point, kill for Paige Gamby. Now Eastwood's going to take a timeout. It's tied up at 23-all. We'll take timeout with them and be right back after this.
Fairchild Family Chiropractic is happy to announce that Dr. Kayla is now accepting new patients. Long-term wellness continues to be our goal for families of Northwest Ohio. We help you achieve this goal by working closely with you and personalizing your treatment plan based on your needs. Come see Dr. AJ and Dr. Kayla at 100 Stadium Drive in Defiance, or give them a call, 419-576-5070, to schedule your appointment, or book online at fairchildfamilychiro.com. Dr. AJ and Dr. Kayla, proud members of the Tinora Athletic Boosters, say go Rams. Optimal Performance Fitness is not just your typical gym. Here at OPF, you don't pay for a membership just to hop on a treadmill. We are a fitness coaching center that strives to provide an experience like no other. We provide accountability and results. You either work one-on-one with a certified personal trainer or in a group setting with like-minded people. Here at OPF, we want to change your mindset of going to the gym into something that you enjoy and look forward to doing. Rather than going to the gym merely to work out, we train at OPF. We are your cheering section, your motivators, and soon-to-be family. Optimal Performance Fitness strives to help you achieve the best version of yourself.
All right, we're back out here. 23-23, set number 2. Rams looking to take a 2-0 lead. Eastwood trying to even it up. Good serve by Sebring, better pass by Eastwood. Miller outside, rips it down the line and scores. Good swing by McKenna Miller. You put that ball on that part of the court, it's almost impossible to stop. Defense is set up to block cross court. Defense down the line is going to cover the midcourt, the middle back of the court, but no one is going to guard the corner like that. And if you can rip it that hard down the line, almost unstoppable. Another timeout here by Coach Haggerty as Eastwood now has set point 24-23. We'll take a break and be right back after this.
Van Stevens Body Shop is your #1 voted auto collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. We have recently built a brand new state-of-the-art 20,000 square foot body shop along with a 2,500 square foot addition to our paint shop. This includes a brand new eco-friendly paint booth that is top of the line. At Batten Stevens, we use the latest and newest technology the industry has to offer. We are your experts on all makes and models of vehicles and are the only Chrysler, Ford, and GM certified collision repair facility in Northwest Ohio. Give us a call today at 419-497-3111 to schedule your free estimate or stop by and visit us in downtown Jewell, Ohio. Batten Stevens Body Shop would like to wish all teams good luck this season.
All right, we are back out here at Tinora High School. Eastwood 1 point away from taking set number 2. They lead 24-23. Going back to serve is their setter, Kyrie Henline. Larry Kaiser didn't like the ball. Must have had a little slick spot on it, so we switched it out with the ball that was on the scorer's table. So here goes Henline. Tinora needing a side out to extend the set. Morris, good pass. Rostai goes back set. Callie Snyder rips it off the block. Picked up by Eastwood. Bump set kept in the air. Poke shot over the block. Rostai digs. Sebring bumps that back to Gamby. She tips over the block and scores. Paige Gamby has been working that tip right over the block very effectively tonight. And now we're tied up at 24. And remember, you got to win by 2 in volleyball. So this next point won't decide the set. It'll just decide who gets set point next. Double sub coming in. Schaublin, the sophomore, into set. And she'll serve. Alina Ankney in the front row as well. Good service short, tight pass, handled well. Miller from the outside down the center of the floor off. Avery Morris's hands out of bounds. That's a kill for McKenna Miller. (25-24), another set point for Eastwood. Miller serves. Morris pass to Schaublin. Schaublin to Krebs in the middle off the top of the block. Punched up in the air. Good hustle by Eastwood. Save it over here. Transition for Tinora. Gamby on the outside. Down. Paige Gamby scores to tie it up at 25 apiece. Now Page will rotate back to the back row to serve. Eastwood will take their final timeout as we're tied up at 25. A barn burner here in the second set. We'll take a break and be right back after this here on Tinora Rams Live.
Clubhouse Pizza & A is your small town alternative for happy food at a happy place. Featuring one of the area's best pizzas, Clubhouse Pizza & A will not disappoint. Wing Wednesdays, buffets on Thursday, happy hour on Friday. That's just a few of the things Clubhouse Pizza & A has for specials. Stop out after the game for amazing food, great drinks, and an awesome atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or order some takeout at 419-658-2720. Come by for a visit at 210 East Main Street in Nay, or check them out on Facebook at Clubhouse Pizza Nay. Rachel and Jason Gilliam and the great staff at Clubhouse Pizza Nay are proud supporters of the Rams.
All right, both teams are now out of timeouts. You only get 2 timeouts per set in volleyball games, and both coaches have used both their timeouts. So we're going to play on until we get a winner at this set. Tied at 25 again. You got to win by 2. Gamby with the serve. Good pass for Eastwood. Set outside. Schrader tip over the block. Schaublin's on it. Gamby gets it up. Sebring free ball. Doesn't make it over. You're a senior libero. You got to be able to get a free ball over no matter what the situation. Didn't quite get it done there. So now another set point for Eastwood. Their libero. Hartman is going to serve. Right to Sebring. Pass to Schaublin. Back set. Tight joust at the net. Poked over. Picked up by Eastwood. Down ball back. Out of bounds. Too long. As Kyrie Henline just tried to down ball that to the back corner, but put too much mustard on it. Hits it out of bounds. We're tied up at 26. It's turning into a marathon set here. Tatum Krebs back to serve. Good serve, good pass. Bump set, Schrader over the block, down off the fingertips. Kenzie Noggle tried everything she could to reach out and touch that. She did, but not enough to send it back. It went off her fingers down on the Tinora side. Another set point for Eastwood, 27-26. You got Haiti serving. Gamby, Schaublin out to Morris, down the line. Good dig by Haiti after that. Mulholland off the middle, kill. Lily Mulholland off the block of Kenzie Noggle. And Eastwood takes the second set, 28-26. And we're tied at 1 set apiece. I figured we'd be in for a long night tonight. I didn't expect either team to sweep anybody here. And it's exactly the way it's playing out. So we'll take a break, come back with the start of the third set as they introduce the cheerleaders here between set 2 and 3.
The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live. The Athletic Boosters is a nonprofit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the team or the organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Visit them on Facebook at Tinora Athletic Boosters. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 27 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Call the office at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at maumeetitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all the Tinora Rams athletes the best this season. Looking for an opportunity where you can grow your career, be appreciated, and be an owner where you work? Did we say owner? Yes! MEC is an employee-owned company that is highly motivated and actively supports the communities in which our facilities are located. Mayville Engineering needs you. MEC is an employee-owned business where our focus is on our customers' success. MEC has been named the nation's #1 fabricator for 12 consecutive years in a survey published by the Fabricator magazine. Join the MEC family today. Full and part-time positions are available. $1,000 sign-on bonus, 401k, vacation and holiday pay, gain sharing program, employee stock ownership, medical, dental, and vision insurance, short-term and long-term disability, and shift premiums for second and third shift. Visit our website, mechinc.com. Click on Careers or visit the 21 Seneca Street lobby at the Defiance location.
All right, we are back out here at Tinora High School after a thrilling end of that second set. Eastwood battled to a close 28-26 win and extra points to even it up at 1 set apiece. So now we'll play best 2 out of 3. The next 3 sets to determine who will win the match and get their season off on the right foot with a victory. Take a look at some of the stats here for the first 2 quarters. Kind of forgot about those things. Paige Gamby leads the team with 10 kills on 22 swings and 3 errors for a 318 attack percentage. Remember, attack percentage, you have to subtract the hitter's errors from their kills and then divide that by their total attacks to get you attack percentage. Anything over 300 is pretty good. You, as a team, as a player, you want to try to be shooting for something over the 400 range. Avery Morris is hitting 231, 5 kills, 2 errors, and 13 attempts. Kenzie Nagel's hitting 500 as she's got 3 kills and 6 errors, out of 6 attempts with no errors. Tatum Krebs with 6 kills out of 12 swings with just 1 error. Rams have 5 aces but 6 service errors as a team, led by Zoe Rostai with 2. I already did it. I'm getting hollered at to give the iPad back to my wife, Carrie, so she can keep stats for this set. I needed to read the stats to you people. I have 1 text message answer from Bailey saying Coach Haggerty needs 8 wins to become the all-time wins leader. That is not correct. Thanks for playing, Bailey. It's the only answer I've got so far, so you're the closest. Hit from the left side, dug by Sebring. Gamby out of the back row, scores! Nice back row offense there by Paige Gamby. Rams start off this set as they have the first 2 with a 1-0 lead. Zoe Rostai back to serve. Jump serve, Hartman, nice pass, a little tight. Tapped down. I guess Tinora must have hit that first. I thought they hit that in the block, but must have been Nagel got to that first. Tipped it off the hands of the Eastwood player out of bounds. Kill for Nagel. Set her dump over. Sebring picks it up. Rostai out to Morris. Into the block. Swing blocking by herself. Mulholland able to get there and close the door. That's a solo block. As the 5'6". I will have to ask Coach Frank about that because I do not think that Kyrie Henline, maybe it's because she's standing next to Mulholland at 6'3", but I don't think she's even 5'6". I'd say she's closer to 5'4". In the right front, she does not jump to block. They just let Mulholland handle that out there by herself. They don't have a double block on that side of the floor. Good dig by Rostai. Keeps the ball alive. Now she gets it out to Morris off the top of the block this time. Picked up by Eastwood. Push outside to Miller coming in hot. Good swing. Good dig by Gamby. Sebring centers it back up. Gamby free balls it over. Hartman, a little too much on the pass. Kenzie Nagel not ready for it. She tried to go up and tip it down, but didn't get enough on it. And it's down on the Tinora side. So point to Eastwood on the attack area there by Kenzie Nagel. Schrader, that's out of bounds. Serve is long. Side out to the Rams. Good serve from Morris. That's going to be an ace for Avery Morris. Morris again. Better pass this time from Eastwood. They got a back row attack from Schrader. Sebring with the dig. Rosti back set. Snyder through the double block and scores. Callie Snyder with the kill. Back set. Mulholland from the right side. Dug by Morris. Nago with the help. Puts it up in the air. Straight. They're tipped over by Rosti. Outside Miller. A little off time again. Sebring attempts the dig. Couldn't quite get enough on that jump. Miller has just looked off all game long. I can't get over it. As good a hitter as she is, again, the timing from the setter can be a huge issue. If it's not consistently in the same spot, you have to put little extra hitches in your approach and little extra steps. It's definitely taken her off, not being able to be as powerful as she wants to be because she's not on time. That was a better shot there. She with no hesitation in that approach and a ton of topspin on that ball and tucks it back in that corner. That's her go-to shot, it seems. Call that the pinky down. When you're swinging with your right hand and you drop your pinky and you kind of chop around the top and the right side of the ball, puts that top spin and side spin, it will loop that ball right back in the corner, almost like a curveball. Very hard to defend. Sebring, another tough pass bailed out by Gamby, and then a soft down ball there from Callie Snyder finds the floor. Rams now lead 6-4 here. Set number 3. Sebring with the short serve ace. You know it's a good short serve ace when they don't even get a touch on the ball before it hits the floor. The reaction to the ball was so late they couldn't even make a diving effort to get to that thing. She can't go back 2 times in a row, so expect this one to be deep. Nope, she's going to try it again. This time they get to it. Miller from the outside, right at Sebring. Good dig. Krebs with the jump set, gives it to Gamby. Cross court, kill for Gamby. She handcuffed Addie Hartman, who was in the right position, but that ball was high up at her left shoulder, and it's just hard to get a platform on the ball, and it's too tight to get hands on the ball, so you're just handcuffed there as a passer. Sebring going to go deep this time, too deep. Tried to work the short, and then deep. Sailed out of bounds, side out to Eastwood. 8-5. Thor on top by 3. Morris with the pass. Rosti back set. Snyder, who's been effective today so far, and she stays hot. Callie Snyder with another kill from the right side. She has been putting the ball away when she gets her opportunities. Now she'll rotate out as she would go to the back row, so Ella Schaublin comes in to set. Good pass. They're going to go back row to Schrader, who tucks it back in that left corner. Eastwood continues to work that. That's the one corner. As you may know, the volleyball court is numbered into 6 zones, and 1 is what is traditionally known as the old server's corner there in the right back part of the court. Krebs sneaks through, dug by Hartman. Outside Schrader, down the middle. Hand dig by Morris. Gamby outside, skips off the top of the block and gets the kill. So the right back part of the court is zone 1, and then they go counterclockwise around the floor. So right front is 2, middle front is 3, left front is 4, left back is 5, and middle back is 6. You talk about the 6 zones, positioning-wise and rotation-wise. Into the block. That's a block. A double block for Krebs and Ankney as they send Schrader back. We're going to have a timeout by Eastwood. The Rams have kind of opened it up a little bit here in this third set. I believe 11-6. Rams up by 5. We'll take a break and be right back after this here on Tinora Rams Live.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-8940. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Tinora opening up a 5-point lead here after you felt like Eastwood maybe snatched away some of the momentum after eking out a 28-26 second set victory to even this matchup at one set apiece. But Tinora able to jump out here early in the third set and open up a 5-point lead, 11-6. Eastwood coming off the timeout, looking to get a side out. Not a great pass in system. Schrader cross court, dug by Sebring. Schaublen back row attack from Gamby. Can't get it over. Caught a little bit too much tape and rejected by the net. So 11-7 now after the side out. And Addie Hartman will step back to serve for the Eagles. Sebring, good pass. Schaublen back set. Krebs off the block. Down and kill for Tatum Krebs. Now Krebs will rotate back to serve. Struggled in the first set and a half serving. Had 3 misses. A little uncharacteristic for her, but she's kind of got it back together ever since then. Serving better. Not quite as much heat on it. Just a little safer, which is smart. Tip picked up by Morris. Back set. Ankney blocked. Poked over by Noggle. Picked up by Eastwood. Pushed to the corner. Schaublen runs it down. Noggle gets it up. Tipped over by Ankney. Deep to back. Miller gets it. Now we're going to have a right side swing, and that's going to be a kill. Nice little off-speed kind of miss-hit kill there from Mackenzie Haney. Snuck it down between the Tinora blockers and the net. Now Haney will go back to serve. She's playing opposite the setter. She's on the right side and the right back. Serve is too long, though. Out of bounds. Point back to Tinora. They maintain that 5-point lead still here, 13-8. As Rostai and Snyder will come back in. Rostai skips off the tape, poked up by Mahalan, save back. That's going to be a tough angle to get it over. And she wasn't able to do it as that ball looked like it hit the antenna. So said the up official. It looked good to me. Terry wants an opinion from the line judge. That seemed to be a miracle save. I thought it was good. The up official doesn't always have the best angle. He said, okay, if you didn't see it hit the antenna, we'll go ahead and replay that. Good officiating there. You thought you saw something. The other line judges say, no, I didn't see it. So we'll say, all right, my bad. Replay. That point doesn't count. And whoever wins this point is going to yell out, ball don't lie. As Eastwood would do if I was their coach. Probably me. Hey, buddy. Little young fan up here. His name's Ori. Side out to Eastwood. Off the kill on the roll shot. 13-9. Eagles trail by 4. Good pass from Morris. Rostai, setter dump. Hasn't tried that for a while, and it works again. Good timing by Rostai. Ever since that timeout at 11-6, it's been just a side-out battle, back and forth, side-out, 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 3 times in a row. Nobody's able to get a point on their serve. Let's see if break that, and they do, as the setter again. Henline tried to jump and attack that over, but just didn't get up high enough to get it over. Stark with the serve again. Tough pass, long run for Henline. She gets there, tipped over by Miller. Good hustle there. Gamby on the outside. No block up. Good tempo set. If they're not going to have a blocker up, the middle's going to be doing it by herself. If you can get the ball out to your hitter with any type of tempo, you make it awful hard to block. And Gamby takes advantage of that, rips it down the line for a Gambom kill. 16-9. Coach Frank takes her second timeout. We'll take this timeout with him. Be right back after this here on Tinora Rams Live.
Hey, you. Are you tired of staring at the same dingy colors at your home or business? Prosperity Painting is here to help change that. Prosperity Painting is a local painting contractor specializing in interior and exterior painting for residential and commercial homes and buildings. No job is too big. No job is too small for Prosperity Painting. Everything from painting, staining, epoxy floors, and wallpaper removal. Prosperity Painting is here to brighten up your life. They will make your old look new again. Check out Prosperity Painting and its amazing portfolio of work on their Facebook page. And be sure to give Mike a call for a quote at 419-789-0939. Prosperity Painting says, Go Rams! Okolona Tavern, located in downtown Okolona, is the home of the famous Okie Tavern wings. Stop in after the game and get some delicious wings, burgers, fries, onion rings, and enjoy an ice cold beverage while talking about the game. Hours of operation are Tuesday to Sunday, opening at 4 p.m. Check out the Okolona Tavern on Facebook for a menu before you head out. Mexican food specials every Thursday and Sunday. The Okolona Tavern, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Tinora Rams with a commanding 7-point lead here. 7 points is nothing in a basketball game, but in rally score volleyball, it's a pretty substantial lead. 16-9. It's not impossible to overcome, obviously, but you feel pretty good about it. Nice swing by Mulholland. Found the exact gap there between Sebring and Stark. Sebring on the line and Stark in the middle back. She went just deep enough to be over the line defense and far enough over to be away from the middle. It's a well-placed shot by the 6'3 senior. Slide out for Eastwood. She'll rotate back and serve now. Sebring, perfect pass. Rosdai out to Gamby off the top of the block. Dug up by Schrader, but into the antenna, so that'll be a kill for Paige Gamby. Tinora gets the side out right back. So this entire set, Eastwood has yet to score a point on their serve. They've only got side out points. Sebring back to the short serve, pays dividends again, sets up Tatum Krebs, who erupts for a kill. Eastwood not really adjusting. Tenora's got several aces on the short serve tonight. And that's not an ace, but it sure feels like one. You set your teammate up for a yummy, and Krebs did her job by putting it down to the floor with authority. Sebring goes deep serve this time. Outside swing for Miller. Jam shot down the line. Stark with the dig. Rostai out to Gamby. That's going to be a kill for Paige Gamby. They list number 2, their setter at 5'6".
She's a baby. She's tiny.
Ain't no way she's 5'6". Paige Sebring is 5'4", and I think she's an inch or two taller. But you always over-exaggerate heights in lineups. I did. Tip picked up by Eastwood. Transition, tight set for Miller. Able to reach out with the left hand. Nice play there by Miller to jam it with the left hand between the two blockers and get the ball down for a point. I'm busy. I got stuff to do, son. Tough pass here. Gamby saves it back in. Krebs going deep corner push. Good job hustling over there. I think they may have done Tatum a favor. I think that ball was going to actually continue to carry out of bounds and be wide, but it's tough to tell, so you want to make the effort. Couldn't bring it back in, so that'll be a kill for Krebs on the push shot to the corner. Rams first one to 20. It's now 20-11. Free ball, Sebring, Schaublin, Krebs, triple block, doesn't matter, off the block, out of bounds, kill, Tatum Krebs. Don't see triple blocks very often in high school volleyball. We saw one there. Good pass. Set outside to Miller. In system on time. Good dig by Sebring. Schaublin goes out to Gamby. Gamby off the side of the block. Dug by Schrader. They're going to give it back to Schrader. Too far up, though. She's got a free ball at Sebring. Schaublin back set. Ankney tight. Push shot down the line. Hartman picks it up. Dumped by the setter. Gamby tries to dump it back. Good effort picking it up. Tipped by Krebs. Bang, bang rallies here. Miller with a chop shot swinging. Dug by Stark. Schaublin out to Gamby off the edge of the block. Kill. Paige Gamby puts it away. Rams with 22 points. Schaublin, jump serve. Tough pass, straight up, long run for the setter. Good set, though. Miller, cross-court shot. Good dig by Sebring. Schaublin, setter dump, not far enough. Attacked back, picked up by Stark. Gamby, cross-court shot. Good dig by Miller. They give it back to Miller. She goes down the line, scores. McKenna Miller. That's what she can do. That's what made her so good last year as a freshman. She has got all the shots. She knows where to put the ball, but she's does not have the timing. I don't know, maybe she was slowed down by an injury in the offseason, but when she is on time and she's got her footwork right, she has almost been unstoppable still today. Gamby blocked, picked up by Krebs, back to Sebring, back to Gamby. The off-speed shot. That tip shot has been super effective for Paige Gamby tonight. Rams 2 points away. It's 23-12 from taking a 2-1 lead. Gamby with the serve. Outside to Schrader. She rips down the line. Too long, though. No touches. Sonora now a set point. They've got 12 of them as they have Eastwood doubled up right now. Oh. Back row attack is into the net. That's an error. Sonora takes set number 2, 25-12, and they have a 2-1 lead. We'll take a break and come right back with the start of set number 4 right after this on Tinora Rams Live.
Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance has been serving Northwest Ohio for over 30 years. Need cash? Collateral pawn loans are available. Stop in and see Shar and the staff at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance, Ohio. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun carries a full line of new and pre-owned items that include firearms, ammo, optics, game systems, knives, jewelry, and Amish poly furniture. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun has in-house jewelry as well as a gunsmith on site. Hours of operation are Monday 10 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday 9 to 3. Got questions? Give them a call, 419-784-9880, or visit them online at woodenindianpawn.com or visit their Facebook page. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams. The law office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a full-service law firm dedicated to providing quality legal services in Defiance and all of Northwest Ohio. Since 1965, their attorneys have had a well-deserved reputation of excellence in serving clients with a focus on integrity, advocacy, and understanding. At Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley, we are a general practice law firm that can handle all of your legal needs. We offer high-quality legal work and personal client service, and each of our attorneys is committed to providing you with top-notch legal support. Attorneys Jim Wiener, Danny Hill, Cam Stanley, and Ian Weber are here to assist you. Give them a call at 419-782-3010 or visit them online at wienerlawoffice.com. The law office of Wiener, Hill, Weber, and Stanley is a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Schlegel Family Farms is a proud supporter of Tinora Rams. Tinora alums, the Schlegels, Chris, Becca, Kennedy, Ian, and Lucas say, let's go Rams. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
All right, back out here at Tinora High School. I'd like to take a minute here if I could. You're not going to be able to see them over there, but there's a couple of gentlemen over there in the bleachers with black T-shirts on. One standing up with blue shorts in the middle of the screen and one sitting down with a shiny bald head and the beard. Those are my brothers, Steve and Rick Sebring, and the black shirts they have on are the same one that I have on right here. In this family, no one fights alone. Lung cancer awareness, because our oldest brother, yes, there's 5 of us. There was 5 of us. We just Actually lost my brother Ray, who passed away August 1st, unfortunately. And he was the second oldest brother in the family of the 5. But my oldest brother, Dale, is battling stage 4 lung cancer right now. He's taken 2 bouts of chemotherapy. He's still fighting, giving it everything he's got. And so we just like to ask everyone, if you could, to send your thoughts and prayers out to our family and to my brother Dale. Give him the strength to try to beat this thing. Today actually was his 70th birthday. We got together and had a birthday celebration for him for his 70th birthday. A lot of old friends and family came out, as he was a graduate of Fayette High School. Him and my brother Ray were the only 2 that graduated from Fayette, and then the other 5 of us siblings all graduated from here from Tinora. So shout out to my brother Dale. We're with you. We're praying for you. We love you. And we're going to get through this thing one way or the other. So thanks for my little moment there. Dale was kind enough to get all of us siblings matching shirts to wear to his party and our spouses. He had about 6 different T-shirts that he ordered online, all saying degrading things about cancer, and he had several uniform changes. I should say wardrobe changes, like he's the host of the Oscars. Kenzie Nagel with the kill to start set number 4. Tinora has won every first point of every set so far, all 4 sets. Interesting last set. Like I said, Eastwood all the way to the end there never scored a single point on their serve. Zoe Rostai with the service ace. What are you doing?
It said illegal.
Well, he's fine. She is serving.
Well, it wasn't Zoe that was in there.
She got an ace. Little statistical tracking error over here, sorry. Rostai with the serve. Mulholland out of the back, right side, dug by Gamby. Rostai back set. Snyder pushed down the line, dug by Hartman, sorry. Free ball coming, opportunity here for the Rams. Not a great pass to take advantage. Nagel rips it, dug. Miller out of the back row, roll shot picked up by Nagel. Out to Morris, she's dug by Hartman. Good rally here. Miller out of the back row again. Chop shot, Rostai's all over it. Gamby goes push to the corner, ran down by Miller. What a great diving save there. Free ball. Sebring, Rostai, setter dump. Scores again for Zoe Rostai. Another excellent time setter dump. Rostai gives us a 2-0 lead. Zoe Rostai serving again. Mulholland out of the right side. She's just too big. At 6'3", that ball was tight. She just reached up and went over top of the block and just kind of dunked the ball down on the 10-foot line. The up official already beckoned for the serve. The down official was trying to grant a timeout. But the down official blew his whistle. You can't give that point away. I don't know if they were trying to time out or they were trying to sub. I'm not sure what was happening there. Is that the wrong server? It was the wrong server, so she tried to call a timeout. Eastwood having a lot of trouble with some overlapping and lineup issues here in the first match, trying to work out the kinks. Miller mishit that ball, long out of bounds. Eastwood's all out of sorts here. Rams lead 5-1 early in the fourth set. Morris, good serve, good pass. Miller, chop shot down the line. Good dig by Rostai this time. Morris saves it back in. Noggle sends the free ball over. Schrader from the back row, big swing. Boy, both their outsides are almost more effective from the back row than they are from the front row today. They've definitely been doing a lot of damage from the back row. Service error by Henline gives the ball right back to the Rams. A lot of things can happen when you're trying. She's trying to mix things up over there. She's trying to make adjustments to get things going, to jumpstart the offense. So then you really have to make sure you keep track of the rotation and substitution rules are so particular in volleyball. You gotta stay on top of those things. When you make a bunch of changes, it's just easy to get yourself lost and have these type of errors. When you pass, set, and hit like that, it's all going to work itself out. Nice job by Miller putting that ball away through the block. Side out point for Eastwood. 6-3, Rams on top here. Set number 4. Good pass from Morris. Back set Snyder. Dug this time. Not dug. Over. Out of bounds. Kill for Callie Snyder. Double sub. Schaublin and Ankney both in. Service error by Schaublin. Gives the point right back to the Eagles.
They don't have the right server again.
Asked for a line check. Nope. Miller's going to serve. Krebs with a swing. Blocker was in the net. It's going to be a blocking error on Braylee Menner and a kill for Tatum Krebs. Gamby with the jump serve. Good pass here. An outside swing. Schrader blocked, picked up. Good coverage. No communication. They do get the ball over. Busted play. Krebs off the top of the block. Good dig. Dumped over by Menner. Gamby on the back row attack. Big swing. Nice dig, though, by Eastwood. Transition. Schrader. Roll shot over the block. Morris is there. Schaublin setter dump. Picked up by Eastwood. Middle of tip by Menner over the block. Sebring with the dig. Gamby bumps that out to Morris. She skips off the top of the block. Good dig by Eastwood. Back to Schrader. Chop down the line. Dug by Schaublin. Gamby on the attack on 2, and that's going to score. Paige Gamby steps in, hits the down ball, and scores the point. Last 2 sets now, you can see Eastwood has not scored a single point on their serve. They get side out, and then Tinora sides them right back out. They really had trouble scoring on their serve, which means you're playing defense. When you're serving, you're giving the other team the ball first, so that's a reflection of how you're not transitioning and playing defense well. Morris with the swing. That's going to score. Avery Morris with the kill. 10-4. Good, buddy. Rams on top. Leading 2-1. If they take this set, they will end the match. And win over Eastwood is always a good feather in the cap, as it would be if Eastwood was able to win over Tinora. 2 very strong programs here going at it very early in the season. Cross-court shot dug by Sebring. Schaublin bumps that straight up to Morris. Down the line. What a shot. That's one of the ones that just go out and try that in your backyard. Have someone, if you're right-handed, I want you to face straight forward. Have someone stand behind you to your left. Throw the ball over your head. I want you to hit it. Not just hit it, but hit it straight in front of you. I mean, to take that ball coming from behind you over your left shoulder, and it's one thing to hit it to the left, But to hit it straight the way she does as a lefty, having the ball come over her right shoulder, and able to take that ball and guide it straight down in front of her with her left hand is incredibly difficult. It's so easy to miss-hit that ball. It's an amazing shot that she's able to do over and over again. Very hard thing. So good job on that shot. Good job overall. We'll take a quick break here as Eastwood is called timeout, trailing 11-4. And we'll be right back after this on Tinora Rams Live.
Hey, you. Are you tired of staring at the same dingy colors at your home or business? Prosperity Painting is here to help change that. Prosperity Painting is a local painting contractor specializing in interior and exterior painting for residential and commercial homes and buildings. No job is too big. No job is too small for Prosperity Painting. Everything from painting, staining, epoxy floors, and wallpaper removal. Prosperity Painting is here to brighten up your life. They will make your old look new again. Check out Prosperity Painting and its amazing portfolio of work on their Facebook page. And be sure to give Mike a call for a quote at 419-789-0939.
Back out here at Tinora High School. Rams on top 11-4. Big swing by Miller out of the back row. Dug by Gamby right to Krebs. Tip over the block. Good job picking it up by Eastwood. Miller again. She's going to push this one short. Morris is right there. Schaublin behind. Krebs on the slide attack. Good down the line. Mount Krebs with the kill. She erupts. 12-4. Tinora is just rolling right now. Eastwood does not seem to have an answer. They're all out of sorts, from rotations to alignments to substitution errors. They got called for a 5-second violation on a serve. This little guy has been running. If you see on the left side of the camera, he's getting scooped up right now. He has ran up and down this side of the floor probably 10 times, just loving life. But now his mom or whoever that is telling him, that's enough. You're getting too worried. He might take a turn and run on the floor at some point in time. Back and forth we go on this rally. Tipped over. Sebring with the dig. Schaublin, good bump set as she goes to the floor. Not quite high enough for Morris to get there and tap it over. So ball into the net. See if the Eastwood can do something they haven't done since the second set, and that's score a point on their serve. The last two sets, they have not scored a point on their serve. Addie Hartman, the libero, will try to change that. Good pass. Sebring, Schaublin, Krebs. Big hit off the chest and neck. Shoulders. Miller says shoulder, but man, that looked like I caught her in the neck. Big shot by Krebs off the shoulder of Miller. And then once again, the Rams side out the Eagles. Tinora has been scoring 2-3. They just had a 5-point run on their serve. 2 and 3 points almost every time they step back to serve, and Eastwood cannot answer with a serving one of their own. There, Eastwood gets the side out immediately. They've got to string together some points on their serve if they want to get back in this match. Tinora has a 7-point lead, 13-6. That's what makes rally scoring so tough. They put together runs. I've seen some amazing ones over time, but not very often do you see 8 and 9 point leads overcome. Good pass by Gamby. Morris, good dig by Miller. On the left side, tough punch shot over the top by Haiti. Dump by Schaublin, caught the defense napping. Found a hole in the middle of the floor. Another one of those dump shots where nobody even makes a diving effort to get to it because they were so caught off guard. Just like Sebring on her short serve a while ago. Another side out for the Rams. 14-6. Tough pass, a little out of system. We're going to push from Holland. Gamby, Rostai, Morris down the line again. It's easier-ish when it's in front of her, but when it comes from behind her and she does it, that's the ones that I just marvel at. Callie Snyder, again, has been almost automatic on the right side when it comes to kills. Let me see. What's her numbers? Callie Snyder. She's hit 12 balls, no errors, 6 of them kills. That just tells you. She's hitting 500 on the day for attack percentage. Ace serve by Zoe Rostai as that ball just trickled over the net. And we got another timeout here called by Eastwood. They just don't have any answers for what Tenora's throwing at them right now. We'll take timeout with them. We'll be right back after this on Tinora Rams Live.
Who has the best pizza in the area? Well, for 4 of the last 5 years, it's Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and Stryker. From amazing subs to mouth-watering wings to their famous pickle pizza, Harold, Liz, and the crew are always making something spectacular for their customers. Drop into Drop Zone Pizzeria's 2 locations. In downtown Ayersville at 13995 Fruit Ridge Road, and also at 301 South Defiance Street in downtown Stryker. Or order by calling Ayersville at 419-395-2525 or Stryker at 419-990-2525. Online ordering is available at toasttab.com. Be sure to visit them on Facebook at Drop Zone Pizzeria. The Drop Zone Pizzeria says, "Let's go, Rams." Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've tried to implore Mr. Keith Brown, who's sitting about 15 feet to my left, to come down here and join in on the podcast or on the broadcast and give some of his dynamite drop-ins and color commentary on the sport of volleyball. And he won't do it. He just snores like a bump in a log. I'm not that much of a story or of a glory hog here. I don't mind sharing the broadcast with a good color commentary guy. But he's just sitting over here, watching the game, setting up all the equipment for me, but not participating. So, boo to you, Keith. People want to hear your voice. You are Tinora Rams Live. I'm a fill-in. 16-6, Rams up by 10 right now. The good long rally again. Noggle through the block and down. I got to say, I think Eastwood's going to win a lot of volleyball games this year, and they're not going to look like this on most nights. They just look so out of sorts right now. They have some fantastic offense. They are adjusting to a new setter. They like graduate. When you graduate a libero, that's a multi-year starter, ace, or Rostai. But you graduate a libero, who's your defensive anchor, who is a multi-year starter and an all-league player, and a setter, who's a multi-year starter and ran a 5-1 offense and was an all-league player. That's huge to replace. You can have all the hitters back you want, but if you can't pass the ball effectively, consistently enough, or set the ball consistently enough, you're going to struggle. I think we're kind of seeing some of the learning curve here from Eastwood. Good dig by Sebring and the line shot by Mulholland. Callie Snyder's actually dug. She's been almost automatic. Good dig by Gamby on the backboard attack from Miller. Noggle now with the cut shot, scores. Kenzie Noggle. You can see the advantage Tinora is going to have over teams early in the season with all the experience they have back. Again, 7 seniors back. Only one new varsity player on the entire team, and that's Ella Schaubman. All these other girls played varsity, had varsity experience last year. So they have the experience factor, and they're taking advantage of that over Eastwood tonight for sure. Cross court, good dig by Gamby. Almost trickled over the net. So that dig is actually erased because it wasn't officially a playable pass. So Gamby doesn't get a dig there. That just goes down as a kill from Mulholland. As she'll now go back to serve. Should be 19-7, I think, right? Scoreboard. And a missed serve is not going to help their efforts of trying to score a point on their serve, which they didn't do again. They should have 7. The scoreboard says 20-6, but they were on 6 for so long. Tinora ripped off 6 points in a row. Sure they'll catch it eventually. I'm sure Barb's on top of it. She has the score right. She just hasn't told the scoreboard yet. Service ace for Sophia Stark. And this is all over but the crying here, folks. It's now 21-7. Eastwood, it is just not their night. And Tinora has really got things cooking here. Stark again, jump serve. Better pass this time. Fine set to Miller. She deflects off the block and gets the kill. 21-8. There it is. They gave them 2 points on that to catch up for the one they missed last time. They just got the jump from 6 to 8. I didn't know they had 2-point shots in volleyball. That might be new this year. Sebring, Rostai behind to Noggle. A little long out of bounds. And that's the first time in over 2 sets Eastwood has scored a point on their serve. As they scored points 8 and 9 now. They have a 2-point run. They didn't do that at all last set or at all this set until now. Sebring, better pass this time. Rostai, Noggle off the top of the net, dug by Eastwood. High bumps that out to Miller. She tips it over. Rostai's there. Sebring bumps that back to Gamby. Gamby off the top of the block and scores. So the short 2-point run is ended quickly by Paige Gamby. And Paige Sebring, the other half of P Twice, will step back and serve. Nice swing on the outside by Miller. Skips off the top of the block and scores. We can wish another happy birthday to a young man sitting down here to my right, as Tinora football kicker, punter, wide receiver, and cornerback, Jacob Bishop, celebrating his 18th birthday. He's an adult-ish today, so happy birthday to Jacob. Another kill by Paige Gamby. Was not even a good approach. Wasn't really much of a jump. She just don't. If you can hit the right shot, you don't have to do all that well. It helps, but she wasn't on time. She didn't really jump much. She just poked it through the block and skipped through and found the floor. It's just been Tenora's night tonight. All kinds of things like that. Skips off the top of the block, touch out of bounds, but that's a kill for Miller as she hits the high hands. It's 23-11. Tinora just 2 points away from closing out this match. It's going to take a gargantuan effort here for Eastwood as they trail by 12. Stark, tough pass. Sebring helps out with the second ball up high to Gamby. Skips off the head of the blocker, I believe. I think that went through Mulholland's hands and skipped off the top of her head and went out of bounds. Match point for Tinora. They've got 13 of them here. 24-11. Gamby will step back and try to close it out. And she will with an ace. That'll do it. Tinora gets the win, 25-11. They take the set, and they take the match 3-1, 25-19, 26-28, 25-12, 25-11. We'll take a break and come back with the post-game show and our player of the game right after this here on Tinora Rams Live.
Outdoors Hunting, we are driven by one single goal: to show support to military service members through the therapy of the outdoors. Patriot Outdoors Hunting is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping America's service members after their time on the battlefield has ended. One of the ways we help these brave individuals is through the therapy of the outdoors. If you are a veteran or know a veteran who would enjoy an outdoor experience, please share their name and contact information with us. Patriot Outdoors also invites all veterans to register with us. Each month, we will pick winners of Patriot's outdoor gear, as well as notify veterans of upcoming events. Registering with us will also enter you into our Hunts of a Lifetime each year. These trips include deer, turkey, and wild boar. To help fund a veteran on an excursion or to donate a product or service to allow more veterans to take part, please contact us at patriotoutdoorshunting@gmail.com or call Jeremy at 419-579-0427. Patriot Outdoors Hunting, connecting veterans with the outdoors, home of the free because of the brave. Ladies, are you looking for a new hairstyle? What about some new fancy nails? Jenny Bidlack and her fantastic crew at Cut and Polish Salon of Defiance is your local salon to get you all fancied up. Cut and Polish Salon offers a vast range of fantastic services, including haircuts, highlights, coloring, waxing, manicures, and pedicures. Please schedule a visit at their fun, relaxing salon where you are their number one priority. Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon is located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Book your appointment today by calling 419-576-5087 or simply visit their Facebook page for online booking. Cut and Polish Salon owner Jenny Bidlack and her staff say, "Go Rams!" Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
All right, we are back out here at Tinora High School where the Rams just put a cap on the Ram Rally, kicking off the season with a fantastic 3-1 victory over what was a 22-win Eastwood Eagles team last year. Great night by Tinora. All the way around, great effort. They just really kept Eastwood off balance and out of sorts all night long, and able to come away with the victory to start the season. They'll be a busy volleyball team as they normally are at the start of the season. They'll be back in action again on Tuesday night as they'll travel over to Bryan to take on the Bryan Golden Bears Tuesday night. And then on Thursday, they will be back here at Tinora, and they'll play the Maumee Panthers. And a week from tonight, Saturday, they'll be at Elmwood to take on what Keith would almost assuredly have called Elmwood almost all time. Keith a lot of crap. He mixes up Elmwood and Eastwood a lot. But they will play Elmwood next Saturday, so a busy week as they'll play 3 matches in the next week along with tonight's game. Let's take a look at some of the numbers here from tonight. What's up, ladies? You come up here to get interviewed? Awesome. We have some guests joining us up here. Oh, here we go. In the post game. Oh. Who's going first?
Wait, we're getting separately? I'll go first. Can we go together? Yeah, can we do it together? Yeah. Hold it like in between us, though.
When we talk, just put the mic in the face.
Okay. Put it in your mouth, actually. Are we going to be on camera? Probably.
There we go. I think I turned my own mic off. There we go. Yes, we're going to be on camera. Fix your hair. Fix your hair. See how sweaty everybody is. Paige, stop yelling. You're on camera. All right, joining us up here after the game, we have Paige Gamby. What's your name again? Roasty?
Zoe Rosti.
Roasty? Zoe?
Close.
Zoe Roasty. And the other Paige that's not as good, Paige Sebring. And joining Paige on her hip is her cousin, Ori Slotman, who has a fantastic middle name of Patrick, by the way, same as this guy. So, great win tonight, ladies. Way to get the season started off right. We had the big Ram rally. Pretty good crowd here tonight. And a 22-win team last year in Eastwood. And aside from the second set where they really seemed to kind of get things going, you guys just able to keep them off balance all night long. What do you think the key was to you guys coming out and playing so good to start the season?
I think we just focused.
Hold it closer. It's not there good.
I think we just focused really well on our serves and where we were hitting the ball. And our communication was really good tonight, I think. Can we all go?
Yes. What do you think?
I think we were focusing
Hold it closer.
on our blocking. I think our blocking improved a lot from this season. And our defense was amazing.
Oh, she would say that. She's the libero.
We worked up to this moment a lot, and so we really pushed forward to this game, and we realized it was our first game. Most of us.
Hey, you said it right.
I said it right.
Zoe's really had a lot of trouble. I hear she keeps on saying first last instead of last first. It's a hard thing to get the concept of, but you got it right. You nailed it. So, yeah, it just seemed like, and this goes as we have a libero and a setter here. Eastwood was 22 wins last year. They brought back 3 of their top 4 hitters, but they graduated a multi-year libero. They graduated a multi-year setter that was running a 5-1. Replacing a libero and a 5-1 setter is huge for an offense and a defense. They were just out of sorts. They were out of system. You guys, you two in particular, taking advantage of the short serves. They had a lot of trouble adjusting to the short serves. You taking advantage of the short tip over the block. They just really had a lot of trouble moving and adjusting defensively. Were you talking to each other a lot about those type of things that are open, or are you seeing that all by yourself?
I know we were talking a lot about what's open, like hitting wise and even serving wise. And I heard our coaches was talking a lot through it. We were just all talking through it.
Do you hear them talking to you a lot, or did you just always know that tip over the block was there?
I knew.
You knew?
No,
No, it's all right. You can say it.
No, I didn't know. I knew they knew, so then I listened to them. You know?
Right. You didn't. Sometimes to your detriment, you overuse the setter dump. But all years tonight, I felt like were timed perfect. They would never see it coming. And I think you probably scored in about 8% of those things. You didn't overuse it. It was always the perfect time on a good pass, and the dump was executed well. You were very good offensively with the dump tonight. So let's look at some of these stats here, ladies. We're going to talk about serve receive at home.
You don't get dinner.
Paige Gamby with a team high 22 kills on 42 attempts with only 4 errors. You hit 429 tonight. Zoe Rosti, 21 assists and 5 aces. Only missed 1 serve, 26 for 27, 5 aces. Paige Sebring missed 3 serves, 13 of 16 with 2 aces. Gamby, 17 for 17, no misses, 1 ace. Tatum Krebs had 13 kills on 22 swings, only 1 service error. We had, as a team, 60 kills, only 12 errors. We had 358 as a team. That's a fantastic attack percentage. Callie Snyder was perfect, 14 for 14, had 6 kills. Kenzie Noggle, 10 for 11, 6 kills. Avery Morris, 4 errors out of 24, but she had 7 kills. Defensively, Sebring, 21 digs tonight. Gamby, 14 digs. Avery Morris, 12 digs. Setters don't play any defense. Somehow Zoe managed to have 8 digs. Not bad. Serve receive pass rating, 1.98. Considering how terrible you were in the second set, that's actually not bad. You recovered. Gamby passed a 2.16 average. Avery Morris, 21 balls, 1.95. So again, all 3 phases tonight. Defense in particular, serve receive, aside from a few bad stretches, setting was mostly on point and knowing when to attack. And then the hitters, finding the gap. You had a double block in front of you a lot, but you finding the gap. Callie Snyder on the right side tonight, finding the gaps, hitting the ball off the edge of the hand. So just everything was clicking for us. And Eastwood's going to be a good team. They're going to win a lot of games. But we took advantage of the fact I talked about that we had an entire varsity team returning, and they were replacing a lot of key pieces on their side. Early in the season, you're going to have that advantage, but it's going to take a lot of work to continue to keep that advantage on people, right? So we're going to hand out our Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game, and offense always win these things, right? So we're gonna stay with that. And if you have a night where you go 22 kills out of 42 attempts, only have 4 errors, a 429 attack percentage, you don't miss a serve, you're 17 for 17, and you had a double-double with 14 digs to go with your 22 kills, our Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game for the first game of the year is going to be Paige Gamby. Congratulations, Paige. So the goal is to go 22 for 22 with wins, because we only give out the Player of the Game on wins. And you want to have 22 different shirts that say Player of the Game on the sleeve at the end of the year, right? Okay, that's the goal. So let's talk about Brian coming up on Tuesday. What do you remember much about Brian from last year?
You got it. I don't remember.
Paige remembers everything.
Me?
You.
I think last year we really took advantage of moving our ball around. They weren't really great at adjusting to some of those things. We definitely blocked them a lot last year. We were really pressing over, also taking advantage of our height. They're kind of a shorter team, and we took advantage of our height on them. We served very aggressive last year, which again forced them to struggle. So I think if we just stay aggressive throughout this entire game against them, we'll come out with the win.
All right. Well, congratulations, girls. Great start to the season, and let's keep it up.
Thank you.
Go Rams. So I was terrible tonight, honestly. As I mentioned earlier, we've got a lot going on in the family the last week and today, but I'll be better going forward. Apologies to all of the sponsors. The broadcast booth brought to you by Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon, which I didn't mention once. In-game scoreboard, Drop Zone Pizzeria, the sponsor of the scoreboard. I didn't mention that one time at all tonight. Our video sponsor, Baton Stevens Body Shop and Jewel. I did not mention that. All the stats I read to you brought to you by BSN Sports. Timeouts brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza. Didn't bring that up one time. Our post-game show we're in right now brought to you by Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services. The only thing I did get right was our Player of the Game brought to you by Higbee Embroidery. So shout out to them. And we'll run the, as we mentioned, we got 3 games in the next week. So stay tuned. Lots of volleyball action coming to you here on Tinora Rams Live. Tuesday night, we'll be over at Bryan. Thursday, we'll be back here. And then next Saturday, a week from today, over at Elmwood. So thanks for tuning in. Again, shout out to my brother Dale. No one fights alone against lung cancer, my brother. And we'll play the close and we'll get out of here. And we'll see you Tuesday night again with volleyball action here on Tinora Rams Live.
Thanks to all of our sponsors here in the 2024-25 Tinora Rams sports season. Fairchild Family Chiropractic, Dr. AJ, Dr. Kayla, Optimal Performance and Fitness in Napoleon and Defiance, Mr. Jake Rubio, Clubhouse Pizza and A, Jason and Rachel Gilliam, Baton Stevens Body Shop in Jewel, Ohio, Jeff Batt, Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters, the Wooden Indian Pawn Shop here in Defiance, brought to you by Shar Williams, Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, thank you, Mr. Tim Bidlack, Cut and Polished Hair and Nail Salon, brought to you by Jenny Bidlack, Hall Crop Insurance by Chad Hall, Signs Excavating, Josh and Brad Signs. Higbee Embroidery by Connie Higbee. Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville and Stryker. Harold and Liz Scott. Wiener Hill, Weber, and Stanley, attorneys at law. Oklahoma Tavern, Brad and Julie Wilkerson. Maumee Valley Title Agency, BSN Sports, Mr. Jim Garris. Get a hold of him for all your sporting good needs. Firestone Tavern, stop out and see Chef Aaron out there. Mayfield Engineering, Postum Insurance and Investments, Northwest Ohio Sports. Check out that podcast. Brought to you by Logan Bailey. Brothers Tacos, brought to you by Joe and Sheila Salinas. Schlegel Farms, the Schlegel family. Chris, Becky, Kennedy, Ian and Lucas. Vince Salinas and Michelle Bacon. Laura Kepi. Vicky and Wes Zwiebel. Kevin Weber of Weber Materials. Prosperity Painting. Give Mike a call. Spruce up your inside and outside. Aftershocks, Carts, and Equipment. Mr. Chad Schock. Stark Brothers Advertising. Get a hold of Brian Stark. Matt Yost of Remax Realty. Straight Line Outdoors Lawn Care and Servicing. Mossy Oak Properties. Get a hold of Kenton McQuillan for all your property needs. Inside's Pub. Thank you, Brandon Inside. Clay Fote at Shelter Insurance here in Defiance. Patriot Outdoor Hunting. Get a hold of Jeremy Bainfeld to sponsor a veteran. Oklahoma Tavern. South 66 Lanes. And our thanks to you, the Tinora Ram fan, for listening.
Thanks for listening to this exclusive presentation of Tinora Rams Sports. Be sure to tune in next for more Rams action and follow us online at TenoraRamsSportsAudio.com or on Twitter at Tinora Rams Audio.